A pact of 5 countries is requesting backdoor access to encrypted data, and they're giving the industry a final warning. RT's Sara Montes has the details.
The Pact of 5 countries, termed Five Eyes, is calling for tech giants to build backdoor encryption to give them access to data. Five Eyes is made up of 5 governments: the US, Canada, UK, Australia, and New Zealand. Their goal is to encrypt and collect data from consumer tech. This to counter serious terrorism. Five Eyes has already reached out to major tech firms asking them to find covert ways for them to access the data. The group was formed to collect and share intelligence across the 5 countries. But ever since the Edward Snowden leaks in 2013, big tech firms have doubled down on their efforts to protect information. In the Pact's latest meeting last month held in Australia, the group showed they're taking a tougher stance. Australia has been the most aggressive country in putting this issue at the forefront and is in the process of introducing new laws that would force tech companies into providing authorities a backdoor to access data to combat terrorism. But places like the European Union are doing just the opposite, concerned about protecting personal data and the fundamental human right of privacy. The EU introduced the General Data Protection Regulation that took effect earlier this year. GDPR ensures that all EU citizens will have control over their data, noting there should be limits to the collection of personal data with the knowledge or consent of the data subject. And while Five Eyes is asking for all parties to cooperate, they are looking to take more extreme measures. The inability of intelligence and law enforcement agencies to lawfully access encrypted data and communications poses challenges to law enforcement agencies' efforts to protect our communities. Therefore, we agreed to the urgent need for law enforcement to gain targeted access to data, subject to strict safeguards, legal limitations, and respective domestic consultations. Now, companies like Apple have been fighting the U.S. government on encryption of phones. This was the case in 2016 when the FBI wanted Apple to unlock an iPhone used by one of the 2 attackers in San Bernardino that killed 14 people. The FBI dropped the case and turned to a group of hackers to unlock the phone. Governments argue that there is nothing to worry about for the average citizen, and that these efforts are only to target criminals and terrorists. But critics fear that this surveillance is a fundamental threat to human rights. One thing's for sure is that the state of privacy versus security remains a debate, as government and the tech industries remain in opposition. In Washington, Sara Montes, RT.
Hey YouTube, thanks for checking out our channel. We hope you enjoyed the video. We have tons of content for you just like this. For more of RT America's one-of-a-kind news and analysis, be sure to subscribe and never stop questioning more.